What's up, YouTube? Ryan back today with another Minor League Monday today. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Today, we're doing more of the same this week for Minor League Monday, but it's a little different. So I have 5 highlights. Let's just say 5 home runs from spring training from top prospects. But we're also going to be talking about top prospects that got designated to minor league camp because of service time. A lot of people believe that these prospects I want to talk about are MLB ready, should be on the team day one. But because of service time, if you keep a player in the minor leagues for a set amount of games, that team, they get another year of control on their contract. So I'm just going to be talking about a couple of those names today on players that are probably ready and could be on the team day one, but will not be. And I think it's important because some people do think these guys are going to be on the team day one, and they're just not going to be. First one up, Taylor Trammell destroys this ball. He actually made the team. I wasn't expecting it, but he is officially on the team day one for the Seattle Mariners. Taylor Trammell had a really good spring, you guys. Hit 300, 1,000 OPS. He deserves to make the team. He's one of those players that was like really close coming into the spring, and he's one of those players that benefited from playing really well in spring training. So good for Taylor Trammell. He's going to be on the team day one, just announced. Next up, Minnesota Twins, Trevor Larnach. You guys know how much I like Trevor Larnach. I think he's a great prospect. I think he's an elite hitter, and I think he's MLB ready. And I think whenever he does make the majors, he's going to be really good. Check out this home run. Super impressive. As a lefty hitter myself, that might be one of the more impressive home runs of the entire spring training. It's just crazy how much power he has. Like, that was just a perfect swing on a pitch middle away. And, you know, that was like a typical gapper to left center. But nah, he's got enough power. He hit a home run. So, very impressive home run with Trevor Larnach there. One of my favorites so far this year. Top prospect for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez, their first-round draft pick 2020. I honestly didn't even realize he was playing in the spring. He's got 13 at-bats, and this one, it just shows how good of a hitter this guy can be. Watch how quick his swing is. Nick Gonzalez has one of those swings, you guys. His swing is really good. There's a reason he was so good in college. That swing is beautiful. It's short, it's quick, and it generates a lot of power. So Nick Gonzalez, definitely someone to keep on your radar this year. I think he's going to do really well. Next up, JJ Bleday. He's been playing a little bit better this spring. Goes opposite field here. Really impressive home run. Gotta love seeing opposite field home runs. It means they got power to all fields. JJ Bleday just missed his second home run in that game, too. He hit a triple instead. So JJ Bleday's been playing better. He's going to be starting in the minors more than likely, but looking more promising for sure. And last on today's highlights from this week's spring training, Jeter Downs goes deep. Jeter Downs is a prospect that's been bouncing around organizations. He was a no-name prospect with the Dodgers where I started following him. Then he was a decent prospect for the Reds, but still nothing crazy because he was on the Reds. Now he's on the Boston Red Sox, and he's a top prospect, and people are seeing his name more often. Check it out. So that's it for the highlights of spring training. Again, these top prospects are just not as many at-bats for these guys right now. Veterans are playing. Teams are trying to get ready for the regular season. And a lot of them are just getting put in minor league camp. A lot of the top prospects are getting moved to minor league camp, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about right now. Here's the list of the top prospects that have already been moved to minor league camp so far. So as I was looking through and finding all these guys, these are the top 7 that I could find that really are like, okay, people should know about this because all these guys are in the top 100. So Nolan Jones for the Indians, he played really good this spring. I think he hit like 345. He's been ready for the most part. Like, I thought he was going to make a debut maybe last year. He was designated to minor league camp. He's probably going to be up at some time this year. Like, he has to be. If they don't bring him up this year, they're just wasting his time. So Nolan Jones designated to minor league camp this week. Number 6, Elliot Ramos. San Francisco Giants. Another player that really did have a chance to make the team on opening day, but for service time reasons, they're dropping him down to minor league camp. Dude balled out in the spring. He played really well. He actually got spring training player of this year for their organization. He hit 400 with 3 home runs. Really good. I thought he was going to make it day one. I really did. I thought he was one of those players that was on the verge. Like if he played good, he would. But nope, minor league camp. Number 5, Alex Kirilloff. And he's probably the most interesting one because last year in the playoffs, Alex Kirilloff, he made the team. And not only did he make the team, he started a game in the playoffs and got his first MLB hit in the postseason. Super strange. Thought for sure we'd see him day one. So not going to happen. Probably going to see him as soon as that service level drops. Number 3 and 4 for the Mariners, Jared Kelenic and Julio Rodriguez. We expected Julio Rodriguez to be down in the minors. We did. I don't expect him to be up until next year. Maybe, honestly, middle of this year. Just because of how well he played in spring training. He definitely showed that he can do it at the major league level. He played really well this spring. But Kelenic is a shocker. I thought Kelenic would be in Taylor Trammell's shoes right now and be like, Jared Kelenic's our starting right or left fielder day one. But nope, designated minor league camp. Service levels, they're a thing. They're real. Bobby Witt Jr. is another one that people are really mad about because he did ball out this spring. He hit a ball 384 feet, played phenomenally. If service time wasn't a thing, he'd probably be up right now. He'd probably be starting day one. A lot of people are mad about it outside of Royals fans. People that don't really understand what service time is, people are really upset saying, oh my God, the Royals are a terrible organization, stuff like this. And then you get the real baseball fans that are like, no, man, like it is smart to keep him down so we get another year of his contract. Like people just don't understand how important that is. So a ton of people are getting worked up over Bobby Witt Jr., but a lot of the smarter ones and the ones that understand service time, they get it. It makes sense. And they're happy that they designated him. And the last one, number 1 prospect in baseball, Wander Franco. I might need help in the comments on this, you guys, because I tried to do all my research. He got designated to the minor leagues on March 15th, but then yesterday he was in the starting lineups. I'm confused. I need help. Please help me. I don't understand what's going on. Why is he back in spring training? Or is he going to start day one? Originally, I thought he would be on the team day one, and then they designated him, and I said, okay, I get it. But then he was playing just yesterday in spring training, so I'm not really sure. I still think that he's going to be starting in AAA because that's what the Rays said they were going to do. But he's still playing in spring training, which is weird. They designated him to minor league camp, and then they brought him back to play in spring training. Weird. I don't get it. Let me know in the comments if you guys know anything on this because, like, is he going to play? Like, is he going to be on the team day one? I don't know. I tried looking it up. I couldn't find anything. But yeah, you guys, that's it for today's Minor League Monday. I hope you guys found it a little bit helpful. Got a couple highlights for you guys, and then obviously letting you guys know those top prospects that won't be starting day one. I know people that collect baseball cards and sports cards in general. Those debuts mean a lot. They do. If a player debuts and they do well, those cards skyrocket. So these players that you might have been buying because you thought that was going to happen, you don't have to wait. You might have to wait a little bit. So yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you know anything on Wander Franco, please update me because I spent like 30 minutes trying to find it. Just Googling, going through Twitter, literally anything I could find, MILB.com. Like, I could not figure out what's up with Wander Franco and why he's back in spring training. So let me know in the comments if you know on that. So this will be my last week of spring training highlights. I don't think I'm going to do it next week. I think I'm going to get back to probably just talking about one prospect next week because I know people really want me to get back to that. And I'm really excited for the minor league season to really start. So a lot of stuff's going to be changing on the channel. A lot more minor league top prospect updates. And I'm just excited because I'm not even sure what direction I want to go with it just yet. I just know there's going to be a lot of content. A lot of prospect content moving forward. So thank you guys for watching as always. And you guys have a great rest of your day. See ya!